Titanic was racing through the night, full steam ahead. Her owners, White Star Line, were trying to make headlines with an exceptionally fast crossing, even though they had been warned about icebergs.
Hard to starboard! Hard to starboard! Hard to starboard eye!
When the fatal berg was first seen, Titanic was heading straight for it, at nearly 25 miles per hour. The lookout's warning averted a head-on, but the 46,000-ton ship struck the iceberg a glancing blow. It was not a huge hole that started the Titanic sinking, but a series of splits in the steel plating that let in enough water to overwhelm the ship. Titanic was built with a series of watertight chambers. She was designed to survive the flooding of the 2 forward compartments or any 4 others. But the iceberg opened the front 5, and Titanic was doomed. As she went down by the bow, the nearly 900-foot-long ship broke its back. The bigger front section went down first, dragging the stern of the ship completely vertical, before tearing itself free and going down like a torpedo, ripping off most of the superstructure. It's estimated that during the freefall, the front of the ship picked up a speed of more than 20 knots, about the same speed as when Titanic hit the iceberg. The bow plowed into the ocean floor, embedding itself 62 feet. And it's here Cameron and his team will focus their exploration.
April 14th, 1912, 11:40 p.m. She strikes the iceberg. By 2:15 a.m., it's the beginning of the end. The bow pulls down, the stern rises, funnels collapse. The ship fractures. The entire bow hangs on the double bottom. Amazingly, it holds on. Finally, the double bottom lets go. The bow heads down. It sails as it falls, taking perhaps 5 minutes to reach the bottom. The cargo hatch flies off. The structure creases and the back end collapses.
All right, that looks good. Ship's veering to port, go 22 knots. Sideswipes the iceberg. Murdoch ports around the iceberg, try to keep from hitting the propellers. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're watching an accelerated time. We see the first 5 compartments flood. They equalize pretty quickly. Bows pulled down. We see the port list. Port list looks right. That looks like about 9 degrees. Well, you can really see the effect of that list on the flooding. So yeah, superstructure starts to get pulled under. Funnels collapse at their base. Now the bow is accelerating downward. That looks good. We're starting to see the stern come up. We got our maximum peak stress, and yeah, boom, boom, brakes. Okay, bow swinging down. That looks good. The double keel hang on. and then they separate. Bow plunges straight down. All right, we got mast snapping back. The funnels are ripping backwards, pulling off all the davits. Bow's going down like a torpedo. Here's the angle when it falls through into a stable position. Let's see the stern. Heeling way over to port. That looks right. And she goes, yep, that's right. She goes almost vertical just when she goes under, and then boom, implodes. Now she accelerates, and all the stuff starts to rip off. See the shell plating going. There goes the double bottom frisbeeing off. And the stern's falling through. So now the stern's falling aft end down. And we see the spiraling. Here comes the bow. Bow is falling in a stable position, and it hits. Yeah, boom. It kind of breaks its back, and we see the hydraulic outburst and the downblast effect. Let's see the stern. We see the shell plating blowing off, decks, everything kind of settling around it. Looks like a big airplane crash site. Bada bing, bada boom. That's exactly what we're looking for.